great to be back with you on the Torah Minutes. It's been a little while. I'd like to share with you a thought that can answer the following question. We've all gone through life where we've felt despair, depressed perhaps, things weighing on our mind, concerned, sad, whether it's health concerns, whether it's financial concerns, worry about our children. And the question is, what's a healthy approach how to deal with these feelings, these moments in life? We go to the freezer and the ice cream's finished. We take the paper out and we go through the movie section and we've already seen all the good movies. We call our friend and he or she is not answering. Our spouse is not available. And the question is, what's a healthy way to deal with these moments, these emotions? Perhaps a way that we could, instead of waiting for them to pass, running away from them, but accepting them and using them to connect to a higher source, to grow from these moments. How can we do that? And what's so nice and so encouraging is at the very beginning of this week's Torah portion, which is an exciting time for Jewry. We're starting a new book, the book of Shemot, Sefer Shemot. Last week we said Chazak, Chazak, V'nit Chazek. We're starting a new book. And the Jews have come down to Egypt and they're about to suffer at the hands of the Egyptians. And the Torah hints to us, the first 5 words, the answer to our question. Says the Torah, Ve'ela Shemos HaNashim Haba'im Mitzrayim. These are the names of the sons of Yaakov who have come to Mitzrayim. Ve'ela Shemos HaNashim Haba'im. Ve'ela Shemos B'nei Yisrael Haba'im. The last letter of those 5 words spells Tehillim. Sefer Tehillim, the book of Psalms. The Torah is hinting to us that when you undergo exile, despair, suffering, whether it's this suffering, whether it's communal suffering, whether it's personal suffering, despair, depression, sadness, worry, take out Tehillim. Open it up. There's a part of Tehillim that every single Jew can connect to. No matter what experience he's having, he can connect to, he could relate to Tehillim, he could say the Psalms and see something positive in what he's going through. He could connect to Hashem, to the Almighty, through that experience. He could accept and embrace that it's not just a necessary evil of life, but it's a necessary positive, so to speak. And what's so fascinating, so delicious, is Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky's commentary on Sefer Shemot. He actually says, and we don't have time to go through the whole thing, but he says that Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbos, what we say every Friday night and every Shabbos day in Shul, that actually was not composed by David HaMelech, King David, even though it's found in Psalms. It made its way into Psalms, but it was actually composed by Moshe Rabbeinu. And that was what the Jews read every Shabbos when they were in Mitzrayim. And they were suffering and they had Shabbos off from the work. And they were in despair. They would take out what was written by Moshe Rabbeinu. It was written on a scroll. And they would read it, and it would encourage them. They would feel hope. Sefer Tehillim, incredibly powerful tool that every Jew for so many generations, we've been saying it. I know my grandfather, my mother, who I'm named after, I never met him, but my mother told me that he was not a learned man, but every day he would recite Tehillim. My wife, her Bubby, who I believe she was a Holocaust survivor. And my wife told me that she, every day, would say Tehillim. Jews for so many centuries have taken out this book and have said it when they were going through difficult times. They felt encouraged, they felt hope. They were able to accept those moments. They were to use those moments to connect to the Almighty. I want to bring your attention to a weekly class that has been going on for about 3 years. Rabbi Wiener, every Tuesday night, has been learning with a group of dedicated individuals, the same group of people, every Tuesday night, week after week, Sefer Tehillim, and learning and understanding why this has been a book for so many generations that every single Jew can connect to no matter what experience he is having. And they're not done yet, and there's still time to join, so I want to bring your attention to that class. And the next time things are difficult, things seem bleak, if the ice cream is finished, who knows, take out a Sefer Tehillim and maybe you'll find a certain part of Tehillim that you can connect to. Have a wonderful Shabbos.